People are obsessed about subscribers. Subscribers are not that important. Views is what you really want to be chasing. Hi, I'm Gary Bembridge and my channel is Tips for Travelers, and I've got the 10 questions here that I'm going to answer around the channel and hopefully give you some thoughts and tips on how you can also grow your channel. So question number 1 is, who am I, what's your channel, and how many subscribers do you have? So as I mentioned, my name is Gary Bembridge. My channel is called Tips for Travelers, and it's really focused on giving cruisers a way to make cruising easy. Cruising is kind of complicated, and my goal is to make cruising easy so people can get cruising right. I currently have about 420,000 subscribers. I get between 2 and 3 million views a month. And so it's kind of exploded and gone really big. And I'll talk about how I've managed to do that. And also importantly, why subscribers are not that important, really important, as we will come to. Second question is, what inspired you to start your channel, and tell us about your first video? So basically, the way I started my channel, I actually started my channel when YouTube actually started. So my first video went up in 2006. And I really started my channel because I'm kind of quite geeky. I like the idea of getting out there and experimenting. And also at the time, I had a global marketing job. I was traveling a lot. So I was staying in lots of different hotel rooms, seeing lots of different sites and things. So I basically started posting hotel room tours. And in fact, my very first video was a tour of a place that I was staying. My second video was Queen Mary 2, so it was a cruise, and because it was my room that I was staying on, my cabin I was staying on. So what inspired me was I just wanted to go and play around, and basically for many, many years, I basically just would put stuff on the channel and played around. It was only a couple of years ago that I really decided that I was going to focus on the channel, and we'll talk a little bit about that as we go. Because this leads into the next question, which is, how did I initially promote my channel and gain my first subscribers? I didn't really promote my channel at all. And I still don't really massively promote my channel, because one of the things that's really powerful about YouTube is their recommendation system. So YouTube is phenomenally good at finding videos and serving videos to people that they think they will want to watch. You need to bear in mind that YouTube is a business, and their goal is to keep people on YouTube as long as possible so they can serve as much advertising as they possibly can. So any video that gets uploaded, they try to find an audience for it. So I actually don't promote my channel very much at all. I rely on YouTube to be recommending my videos, and I actually focus on the videos, creating content that people want. I don't focus on promoting my channel. I leave that very much up to YouTube. And that is really what has driven most of my success, is focusing on the content and the viewer. And I guess we'll come back to that a little bit later. So question 4 is, were there any specific videos or moments that significantly boosted your channel's popularity? And there was a moment in time that I referred to a little bit earlier. Back in 2018, 2019, I decided that I was really going to focus on YouTube. I was doing a lot of traveling. I was going on lots of cruises, and I thought, right, I really want to focus and make this channel big. And that was the first kind of point. I'm going to really focus and make this channel big. The second thing that I really did is focused and thought a lot about who is my audience. So one of the things that many people do, we all do, and I started as well, we get onto YouTube by making videos kind of for ourselves. But I had a real change in mindset, is who am I talking to, what do they want, and what are they seeking? And I was very clear in my mind about who I was talking to. I wanted to talk to people who were very interested in cruising, who wanted to have cruising, help them make right choices in cruising, and also who were an old audience, sort of 45, 50 plus, so sort of my kind of age bracket. And then I spent a lot of time thinking about what is it that they want, and started making videos that they wanted. The other thing that I started to do is spend a lot of time with the data. YouTube gives you an enormous amount of data. And one of the things I realized was that the most important thing for YouTube, as I said earlier, is watch time. So every single video that I started to focus on is I looked at how long were people watching it, both in terms of minutes, but also as percentage of time, because I realized that if YouTube want to keep people on the channel, they won't will recommend videos that people are watching for the longest. So I spend a lot of time changing the format, crafting with how do I keep people watching. The second thing that I then did is also, that's great once you've got great content, but people need to click through and watch it. So I spent a lot of time thinking around what is the title of my video? What is the title that's going to intrigue people, draw people in? Not just creating crazy titles for the sake of crazy titles, and clickbait, I guess as it's called, but effectively creating clickbait, but clickbait that intrigues people, and when they watch the video, they stay. And there's a very important measure that YouTube has, which is a percentage of people watching after 30 seconds. And that's one of their little tricks for making sure that you've got a really powerful hook. So I focused on what is a really powerful title, a thumbnail that's going to lead into it. So it's kind of a cascade. What is the thumbnail that's going to stop people scrolling, the title that intrigues them, and the hook that draws them in and makes them interested to watch more, and then constructing it. So that was really the answer. It wasn't a specific video, it was a change of mindset. Question 5 is, when did you start monetizing your channel and which methods do you use? So I started monetizing my channel very early on. They used to have the old partner program, which they still have, which you used to have to apply for. Now you obviously have to have certain criteria, which keeps evolving and changing over number of subscribers, watch time. So I started doing it. And today, still probably 90%, 95% of my income still comes from advertising run on the channel. I also then created memberships and a Patreon, which I'm really focusing on now to grow as well. So that's the second thing. And the third way that I monetize is from merchandise, so like stuff like this. And the fourth thing, the way that I monetize, is I take all my scripts, because I write scripts, as I take my scripts and I turn those into blog posts on my blog, so I earn some revenue from that through AdSense. And also I take the audio from my videos, edit them slightly at the beginning and the end, put those as podcasts, and now I'm earning revenue from the audio through podcasts. So tell us about your experience with shorts. Do you have any advice for creating and promoting them? So basically, I have decided not to focus on shorts. I experimented for 2 years with shorts, looking at taking my existing videos and pulling stuff from them, creating original ones, some which were wacky, some which were more true to the channel. And I decided not to focus on shorts because in reality, I did have some that blew up, I had 1.5 million views or something. But in reality, they are not really what my channel is about. My channel is about giving people tips and advice, and actually that's where I can earn the revenue. So I'm not focusing on shorts because I do believe personally, I don't know, but based on what I've seen for my channel anyway, is that people who watch shorts is one audience and people who watch the long form is different. And I am going to focus on long form because I enjoy doing it. It has substance and is also where I can earn the most revenue. So my key advice if you want to make shorts is decide why on earth are you making them? And then what is the right kind of content? I can see, for example, as a viewer, when I look at my YouTube feed, because YouTube's very good at knowing what I want to watch, is the videos they recommend as shorts, it's completely different to what they recommend for my long form. And what I watch on shorts is completely different. So even people that I watch on shorts, I don't watch their long form content at all. So it doesn't act as a funnel. I like watching comedy and skits and animals doing crazy things, that kind of stuff. But long form, I like to watch stuff about travel. I like to watch, about ships. I like to watch about theatre stuff. Completely different. So I don't watch people's shorts. I don't watch. It doesn't funnel them to my long form content. So really think about what it is that you want to do with shorts. So what do you believe, question 7, what do you believe is the key to building a loyal and engaged subscriber base? So this comes back to my original point, is you will build a big subscriber base and you'll build a lot of views if you are talking to people and giving them what they want. So you've got to be really clear in your mind, who is my audience? Now my background's marketing, so that's kind of my natural thing is, who is my audience? What do they want? And what am I doing that's different to everybody else? So for example, if I look at the cruising space that I'm in, there are at least 250 cruise channels that I've identified. And the way I think about it is, imagine that all of them go on a certain ship, Icon of the Seas ship, is of that 250, I don't know, probably 80-90% are effectively making the same content. It's exactly the same. So think about what is it that you are doing different that is unique and different to you. It may be your own perspective, it may be the way you video, whatever it is. So really absolutely key. But I want to stress something else. People are obsessed about subscribers. Subscribers are not that important. Views is what you really want to be chasing. So I know, as I mentioned, I have 2-3 million views a month, but maybe only 20%, 15, 20% of that is by subscribers. Because the way that YouTube now works is they have such a powerful recommendation system. When you log onto YouTube at that homepage, that's where I, as a user, go. I watch what appears on that homepage because YouTube is so good at finding what I want. I subscribe to people, but I never look at the subscriber feed. Bear in mind that YouTube do not serve up videos automatically to your subscribers. They serve it up to your subscribers if they believe that they will watch it. So don't get obsessed by subscriber numbers. It's some people call it a vanity number. I mean, I love the fact that I've got 420,000 subscribers and it's great. It's very visible, but actually the views is really, really the most important thing. And that's also where you're going to earn revenue from. So to build a loyal and engaged subscriber base, it's really about, you want loyal viewers. So it's about creating content they want time after time after time. And one of the measures that I have is, every week when I upload a video, because I do video weekly, is YouTube will tell you how it's performing, as you know. And if I see it says regular viewers or loyal viewers or whatever the word is are watching this more or less, that is kind of the thing that I see as really important, because they are loyal and may or may not be subscribers. Question 8, can you share a memorable fan interaction with us? I don't have one particular one, other than one of the great things about what I do is every single cruise I go on, I will meet 20, 30, 40, 50 people that watch the channel. And every single one of those I absolutely love, because again, it's a chance to talk firsthand to real people, real subscribers. It's beyond a number, and that's where you learn so much. So my most memorable interaction is meeting anybody that watches my channel, whether they like it or don't like it, and because that's where you learn. So I talk to them, I will spend time talking to them. They always worry that they're kind of interfering with me. It's like, absolutely no, I want to listen to you, I want to hear what you like, I want to hear what you don't like. Number 9, are there any other YouTube channels that you like and are inspired by? There are quite a few. The channels that I really like, Trek Trendy, who cover premium flights, trains, now do cruising as well. I really like his style. He's more vloggy style. I like a lot of theatre stuff, so Wait in the Wings, a site like that, because he does lots of in-depth reviews about the background to how shows are put together and so on. Ocean Line Designs, which looks at historical warships and stuff like that. And I have a slight quirk. I love watching videos about abandoned places, abandoned hotels, abandoned malls and stuff. So channels around that, I watch a lot of those as well. Question number 10, what advice do you have for creators who want to grow their YouTube channels? I'm going to say it again, is who are you talking to? What do they want to know? And what do you do that's different is the most important thing. Second, and a practical thing, is every single video you upload, think about what is my story here? How am I going to stop people scrolling? Thumbnail. I have a title that intrigues people. I have a hook that follows that on. And then I basically pack it full with entertainment, education, whatever. And you look at how long people are watching. You aim to get people to watch as long as possible. That is how you will grow and be big on YouTube. Hopefully that's helped. I'm Gary Bembridge and my channel is Tips for Travelers. Good luck.